Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Angela, the Traveling Crafter. Do you ever get in one of those moods where you just can't quite decide what to do? It's not that you're really in a slump or in a creative chaos. You just don't know you just don't know what to do. Well, that's kind of how I'm feeling today because I have too many things on my desk that could be possibilities. So I thought, kind of warm myself up for the day, we are going to do, or I'm going to do, you get to watch and hopefully you'll play along, a few 5-minute crafts. So I have, it'll be like a mini series. So this will be the first one. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed, take a second to do that so that you can see all of the 5-minute crafts. And today we're making 5-minute ephemera. And apparently I can't speak today. The cool part about it is all you need is some 6x6 pieces of paper. And that's it. You don't need glue. You don't need anything else. Now, if you don't have 6x6 pieces of paper, you probably are going to have to cut it down and make some. But other than that, nothing to it, friends, nothing to it. So what are we making? Well, where did I get these? Now I'm going to have to think. Oh, I bought out, at auction, I bought out quite a bit of craft supplies from a gal. And inside of there were all of these. And they're like just little baskets. Now, I had not made these before that I can remember. But there were just tons of them. So I thought, well, those are easy enough. Why haven't I thought about that? And so we're just going to make some. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. And then I will show you. So these are the ones that were in the pile. We're just going to use one of them as a template. Now, just so you know, I have a huge bin in my sewing closet. And it is just full of templates. And so I always write on each one of them. So I know it's my template and I don't throw it away. And I save it. I just pop them up there and organize them once in a while. So this is going to be so easy, you're not going to believe it. All you're going to do is take your 6x6 piece of paper, and we'll use this one as our template, as it says, okay? So you're going to want your paper just like this. Let's start with one of these Vera Bradley ones. And we'll do one, and then I'll show you a few that I did, and then we'll whip up these other ones just so you guys can try it again. All you're going to do, corner to corner, make sure that's at a point. Hopefully I will do it correctly there. Easy peasy. Step 1, done. Okay, so now you've got this. Now we're going to take this corner and we're going to put it up to this corner. So it should be even and straight across, just like this. So I'm going to turn mine. What is that? So that I can kind of see it a little bit better. So do you see here? We're just making another little triangle. These kind of remind me of like mini May baskets, if you will. All right. And then we're just going to make sure we burnish that down. And then what I did when I made mine is I pulled this back up and then I did the same right here. But I think you could just go right across. But for me, it was just easier to do that way. And let's just make sure that kind of fits in there. We want to make sure that I'm trying to see if I'm doing that correctly. That we don't bend that little point. And you guys, that's all well, mine did not come out straight. That's all right. And then you can pull this one down if you want, which works great if you've got two-sided paper. How come that one did not turn out right? My other ones did. It must have been because I was going at an angle. But I kind of like it like that. It's fine. Let's do another one. Here are some of them that I did. So I did this one. No, these were already done. I just decorated this one. So this one I put the flap down and just used that little pocket and did some embellishments. So there was that one. This one, these are all ones that were already made. This one, I put this tab up so I could have an additional pocket and then another pocket behind it that is full of goodies as well. This one, I did the same thing, and then I made a belly band here. So there's a pocket here, a belly band here, and another pocket right here. And then you could tuck this onto a page, you could clip it onto a page, you could glue it onto the page, but pretty easy. And then this was the one that I did. I just used the top of an old sewing spool and just tucked a couple of things in there. And this one I did bend that down. So pretty easy. Now let's see if I can do a little bit better and get this more straight. Let's use another one of these that are not cardstock. And this is 6 by 6, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we're going to go this way because there's some writing. All right, so we need to go right here and right here. Boom, boom. All right, let's do it like this so we know that it's straight. I just wanted to see on this one. No, it comes all the way over to there. See, that's what I needed to do. I need to physically look at it. So do that. If you lay it down, it's kind of hard, and then it does get crooked because I was looking at it at an angle. And then you're just going to bend this one up, and there we go. Now it's straight. There we go. That's all there is to it. And you can, if you want, like I said, you know, you can tuck these in so they don't pop out. Then you have that extra little pocket in there. Once it's kind of burnished down a little bit better, they stay fairly well. Or if you wanted, you could fold this one down. And it looks like I did that. I'm going to just fold it up just a smidgy more so it's more like, we'll just leave this one up. See, I have writing right there. We'll just leave it like it is. Okay, so let's fix this one. Just so it doesn't bother me. And there we go. Come on. Much better. All better. All right, so there's those two. Let's do a couple that are, these are a little more heavy cardstock. But what a great scrap buster. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know that one thing I don't have a lot of is scraps because I use them after my projects. And one thing that I do, see, this does not seem like it's straight. Let's see. Well, this isn't going to be big enough. Hang on. I don't know. Maybe it's just the, I guess it is. And then the pieces that I have, I cut into, you know, anything from the smallest I usually do is like an 8 by 8 down, and, you know, 4 by 6, 5 by 7, things like that. So that way I just have things at the ready for my projects. So I either, you know, use them up or use collage or whatnot. So if you have some 6 by 6 paper that maybe, you know, maybe you don't love it, a ton, and you want to utilize it and then embellish it up like I did on the ones that I showed you, it's a good way to use up paper that you don't really love. But if you have a lot of scraps, it's a great give a scrap buster. If you haven't watched the playlist for Give a Scrap, I would highly recommend you check it out. Now this is probably going to look a little wonky. We'll see if I can get it straight because of the, I don't know. With those stripes, it's throwing me off, so it might not be perfect. But that's okay. But these would be great for gift cards too, for the holidays or birthdays. I think they'd be super cute. Let's just make sure I'm kind of straight-ish. There we go. So like you can, as you can probably tell, it's a little bit more difficult when you have the thicker cardstock. However, it sure does look cute. And then this one we're going to pull down because it had the clouds on it. So there we go. Cute, huh? Very cute. Let's make one more. And then we'll revisit the ones that we just did. So we're just going to go like this. How much easier can you get? So if you have some, and you know what? I just use 6x6. Anything square will work. So if you have 4x4, 8x8, you could even make a huge one with a 12x12 piece in the very same way, which would be really cool to put onto as a whole page, like, you know, a journal topper, in a scrapbook. I think any of those would be awesome. All right, there we go. Last one. The hardest part is really just getting it burnished down so it stays, but and I think for storage purposes, like for most of these, I think I'm just going to leave them like this. And then I'll put them in my ephemera to be decorated. And look at, just like that, we have 4 little pockets. And let's go back to, and I guess I'm going to put all of these in there too, because that's a lot. But somebody already did the work for me, so how much fun is that? But here we got, you know, 4 little embellished baskets or pockets that are easily a give a scrap and a 5-minute craft, all rolled into one, and it's fast, they're easy, and they're pretty. So give them a try. Thanks for being here, and if you haven't, take a quick second. It's free. Subscribe. Make sure you get your notifications so you can see when we go live and all of the other good stuff. I can't wait to see you until next time. And I hope you have a great day. Remember to take some time for you to just be. We'll see you soon. Cheers.